The populist right-wing party Alternative für Deutschland, the AfD, has been in the news again. You may have been seeing headlines about how the government is trying to crack down on it, which raises a lot of very important questions about democracy. There is a way to ban political movements that are judged hostile to the Constitution, but this is an anti-democratic measure to preserve democracy, and so the bar has to be set incredibly high. So far, in 70 years, the government has only succeeded in banning two parties, one Nazi, one communist. It begins with a long process to establish whether or not there are even grounds for suspicion. Evidence is gathered, reports are submitted and scrutinized, different government agencies check and recheck everything. They did this with the AfD and concluded that yes, there are grounds for suspicion. The next stage is to place the party under observation and collect more evidence, a process that can take years. But news of this somehow leaked to the press, and the AfD immediately went to court to stop the process. Why? Because the mere fact that the voting public knows that the party is under surveillance is a disadvantage to the party, which at this point in time is still only a suspect. There now has to be an investigation into how the information was leaked, because the Federal Office for the Protection of the Constitution was supposed to have kept it secret. That's frustrating for everybody who is alarmed by the AfD's increasingly extremist views, but as I said, it has to be made as difficult as possible to actually ban a political party. After all, the reason this mechanism exists at all is to ensure that we cannot elect to power a party that wants to destroy democracy by, for example, banning all the other political parties.